Mike, tell me the story about your FJ.
Well, it's a 2009 Toyota FJ Cruiser. I bought it new in May of 2009 with like 10 miles on it. Searched for about 3 months to get a silver one. It's a four-wheel drive. It's got 71,000 miles since 2011. It's pretty much sat in the garage, so it gets about 5,000 miles a year put on it. It's not a daily driver. It's got Bluetooth for the phone. It's got the backup camera. It comes up in the rearview mirror. It's the all rubber mats inside, so it's real easy to clean. Great in the off-road. It's probably one of the best four-wheel drives I've owned. Excellent in snow and ice. Been a really good car.
What's some of your favorite things about driving it like on a back gravel road?
This thing will go anywhere. I've gone through some of the toughest spots with it, and I tell you what, it'll just go anywhere and climb anywhere. It's well balanced, nice wide wheelbase, tight turning radius, so you can get in and out of a lot of spots, especially if you're back roads. It's been a great vehicle.
Okay, Mike, tell us about your car.
Well, I bought this thing new. Had it for the last 9 years. It's got 71,000 miles. Been a great car.
What year is it?
It's a 2009.
Okay, how many miles did it have on it when you bought it?
It had like 10 miles when we bought it.
Okay.
So we've had it since new, which, you know, I've got a Carfax and I've got a VIN check. Both have been done on the vehicle.
You bought it in Arizona?
Bought it in Arizona, down in Phoenix.
And moved it up here when?
2011.
Okay.
At that point it was parked, put in the garage. It's not a daily driver since 2011. That's why the miles have been kept low.
What do we need to know about it for the Carfax?
Well, I got two, like I say, two reports. VIN check came up clean, doesn't show anything. Carfax shows one accident and it shows 2 previous owners. So I'm not sure about the previous owners because I've had it since new. So I'm not quite sure where they get all their information and where that came from.
You think it's because you retitled in another state maybe?
Possibly because we moved to Oregon. We were there for 6 months and then over to Washington. So my only guess is maybe they're counting those as previous owners.
Okay, let's go. Show me where what they show as a car accident.
Car, it had like 200 miles in it.
Mm-hmm.
I had a guy come up in a parking lot and scratch this guy here, this little plastic piece.
Where at?
Right up
there?
Across here. Yeah,
okay.
Just bumped it, scratched it. At that point, it didn't have the hitch, so it just caught this thing right there. It was less than $300 on a claim. This piece is sold separately right here, and it comes silver, so it was just buy the piece and
stick it in.
And stick it on. So I'm not sure if that'd be the only accident I can think of. Otherwise, it's never had a collision.
So another example of Carfax is good. It's good to know, and it's important to look at and check when you're buying a car, but you should always find out the real details because they definitely have a history of not providing the full story of what does it constitute an accident.
Yeah, they don't say how bad the accident was or what it was. Just
you filed a claim on that?
Well, it was the other person's insurance.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, he scratched it, so he paid for it. His insurance did it.
$300 or what do you say?
Yeah, it was $300.
It's not worth anybody's time.
I couldn't even remember having an accident. It wasn't even really that, you know, he scratched it.
Okay, Mike, give us a quick tour of your car.
Okay, well, the FJ's here. They've got that suicide type back door here. You got the back seat area in here. The back seats do fold down to give you a little cargo area.
I'll show you that in a second. Just want to give a quick look through here. All right, it's dark interior, so how's the back seat work?
Back seats will fold down. You can pop this side up. It's split seats, so you can drop them all or just a portion. Headrest will come out. The back seat can sit down. Gives you a nice little cargo area that way for hauling. It's all plastic and rubber mat, so it's, you know, easy to clean. You don't worry about getting the carpets dirty.
Show us the dash and how things work up there.
Dash. So you've over here, you know, you've got this button here controls your airbag system. So when four-wheeling, you get at certain angles, your head airbags can go off. This will turn them off, disengage them, so that you can be at different angles and not have that worry. It's got the glove box here on the driver's side up on top. Great for storing stuff there.
Kind of like the little side, it's got little side visors, sun visors.
Yeah, dual sun visors.
Yeah.
You know, the front one and the side one works really nice.
They really are neat cars. Well, you can tell they were engineered for like sport, active lifestyle type people.
Yeah, great for that weekend off-road, out exploring.
What's all the buttons again down below?
Down on the dash there, you've got this here for your traction control, so you can turn that on or off.
Hold on, yeah, there we go. There's good lighting. Do it again.
Traction control here. You've got your locking rear differential, great for four-wheeler when you want to lock that in. Bluetooth here, so you can answer your calls, hang up, and your volume on your call there. You've also got the auxiliary port over there.
Looks like a couple spots to add more if you wanted to customize it.
Yeah. And then, of course, you got your power outlet over there.
AC, passenger airbag turn off is what I'm seeing. Is that right?
No, it just tells you if it's on or not. It's all sensor controlled in the seat.
And then you got the
rear view mirror. It's got the auto dimming built into it.
And backup camera.
Then they got a backup camera that'll come in on this side over here.
Let's see the back. Give us a tour of the back.
The back area, so you've got your tailgate. One of the options on this one here, you can actually, if you want, just pop the glass.
Oh, and throw something in, light little bag or something without having to open up everything.
Open it all up.
Okay. And then if you want to open it all up, it goes like.
Then if you want to do the all the way.
Looks like a pretty good sized cargo area.
Yeah, you've got a nice storage area. This here opens up.
What does that
good
have?
Storage area there.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That's the owner's manual and all that in there. You know, a place you can keep that. Keep a pair of gloves down underneath there. So it works out really good.
What's this one over here?
That one over there opens up, and that's your jack.
Okay.
But I a lot of times can keep my receiver hitch up in there too.
All right, I see.
So a good little spot. If you look up on the sides, you've got the tie down hooks, 2 here, 2 on the other side. You've also got them on the seat, down on the floor, so you can actually tie some things down if you ever need to.
You got anything underneath?
Underneath is just the plastic floor. You know, it's got a
there's
hard
no cargo
floor.
area.
No cargo area at all.
Okay. Which probably for better ground clearance.
Yeah. Opens up the underside there.
Right. Big door.
It is got the receiver hitch. It's set up down here. It's got a 7-pin and a 4-pin.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay.
So it is wired for trailer brakes if it's ever needed.
Yeah. It really is a modern day classic, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. You know, it's a great vehicle.
I think I remember something about, and the people, commenters are always great at that, but I remember something about, I think it was Steve McMillan running this in the Baja 1000 when they first came out with it. Do you ever?
Really?
Yeah, I think they took stock ones, lightly modified, and they ran it and made it. I believe they actually made it or something.
This thing will go quite a few places. It's been amazing what it will do. Just with the stock height, stock suspension, 4-wheel drive.
It's a good looking car. That silver, I don't see a lot of silver ones around, and that silver really just really pops.
They waited 3 months as they tried to track one down.
3 months.
Got a lot of yellows and a lot of...
Let me see the engine bay. Especially with the looks like the lighting would be really good for the engine bay. I mean, it's uneventful because it's a modern car and they put so much plastic in them, but we'll show it to you. Matter of fact, we'll have you go fire it up too after you open it up, just so you can hear it. Go ahead and go turn her on.
Okay.
See, it's all tidy. This isn't like overly detailed like he brought out here. This is what it looks like. No knocking.
So, you know, oil's changed every 3,000 miles, which is like actually I should say it's changed about every 6 months because we don't put many miles on it. So more of that than it is up to 3,000 miles.
Time for why are you selling it, Michael?
You know, bought a trailer, travel trailer, and I need something to pull it with. Hate to get rid of this thing. It's been one of the best 4-wheel drives I've had.
Yeah, travel trailers. What's this thing good for on pulling? Go ahead and drop that down.
This one's rated to pull, I think it's 5,600 pounds.
5,600.
My trailer's less than that, but I just don't. I'd rather have...
You want a truck?
I want a truck.
Yeah. Yeah. I bet you're going to regret selling this thing.
Yeah. I pulled that utility trailer with it. It does awesome. It does a whole small trailer just great.
Nice car. All right. Good luck.